ours. A new face has been seen throughout the halls this semester as Tracy Thomas joins the administrative team as assistant principal. Cassie gets a closer look at the new faculty member.
Tracy Thomas came to Goddard from Mays High School, previously a physical education teacher and assistant principal.
Everyone has been very nice, and I'm quickly starting to become, to know more people. I just miss knowing a lot of the students, so hopefully through all the upcoming events I can get out there and get to know as many students as possible.
With a rapidly growing school population, the school felt another principal was needed to assist in discipline responsibilities and various needs. Principal Jim Burkhart feels having a female on the administrative staff will possess many attributes.
Well, I think that because of her background and all this training that she's had before she came to Goddard, that I think it will be a good plus for the students. And I think because as a woman, she'll be able to work with some of the other sensitive issues that we might have with the girls and guys, and that way we kind of help out both sides. And I think that because of her expertise, and she was actually assistant principal at Mays, or was a stand-in at the time, and she was kind of thrown into the fire over there, and she was with that experience and bringing it here to Goddard, we think it should be very beneficial.
I would say it's just been really hard going from a teacher to an administrator. You go from being the person that is very well liked and the students come to you about issues, and now it's like I'm the enemy, and they really are, it's almost like they don't want to talk to me. And so I just want students to know that I don't want to just deal with discipline problems, that I would love to just be able to have a conversation with them. Okay.
Thank you, Cassie. The theater department is back in action with the spring musical. Here's Megan with the scoop.
Hi, I'm Megan Kessler with GHS News. The spring musical is in full swing. I'm here with some of the cast members to get their viewpoints on the show.
The musical this year is How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, and it's basically about a window washer who buys a book that's called How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, and he climbs up the business ladder without really trying.
We started with auditions probably right after Thanksgiving and began rehearsing shortly after that.
This show's going to be awesome. We have a great cast. The crew's been working hard to get the set done. And the sound crew's awesome.
Okay, students should come see this play because there's a really long kiss scene. No, I'm joking. Because the energy in this play is like top notch, and basically you'll never get bored with the storyline. There's always some new twist to go along with it.
I think it's going to be a fun show. It's a very funny show, and the music's bouncy, even though a lot of the songs aren't, really familiar. But it's good music. It's fun music. I think the kids that are in the show have really enjoyed it.
The musical is tonight and tomorrow night at 7:30. Students are $3 at the door and adults are $5.
Thanks, Megan. Hope to see everyone at the musical. The whole school is gearing up for homecoming, and the Wheatchix are no exception. Here's Brandy and Amy with the story.
Hi, I'm Brandy for GHS News, here with Andy Trinkle, a selected member of the Wheatchix Squad. How did you get selected for the Wheatchix?
Basically, we went through a series of, there was an audition, and we had to lift weights, and there was like a race we had to do, and there was a dance competition, and that's how we got there. We won.
How many guys won?
It's the Wheatchix that we all won. We all won.
How often do you guys practice?
Well, basically just as a group, we only practice around once a week, but some of them, the more devoted members, such as myself, Cooper Olson, Wes Langhofer, we do a little outside of school practice, and we've been doing this for years. It's just something we like to do. I know Kaluri's been taking ballerina lessons for like a decade.
What's your favorite move or song to dance to?
I like to do what Cooper Olsen affectionately calls Stunt 101, and it's where Cooper does a handstand onto my shoulders and I flip him over my back. It's no big deal.
How do you feel about performance?
I've never been so scared in all my life. I mean, I know we're going to do good because we've been practicing hard, but there's just a lot of pressure. I mean, dance is kind of a, you know, it's a one-shot deal. You're in front of the entire school and you really have to give it your all. And, you know, if you mess up, then everybody's going to see you. And they're going to remember. They're not going to remember when Andy pulled off the move. They're going to remember when he messed up in front of the entire school.
When is the performance?
It's at the homecoming pep rally. The rally. It's at the rally.
Okay, when is that?
Friday.
Okay. I'm Brandy with GHS News. Be sure to attend the homecoming pep assembly to watch the Wheatchix perform. Now back to Kendra and Megan.
Everyone make sure to come out and see the Wheatchix at the pep assembly.
For most people, cats are pets. For others, they are science. GHS News gets a closer look at Miss Andrews' anatomy class.
This is Austin here reporting with GHS News, and I'm interviewing Miss Andrews. So tell me, when did you start working with animals?
Since high school, actually, and then college I got a degree in zoology, and then I became a teacher to continue working with animals.
Sounds fun. So where'd you get the cats?
From a company called NASCO. They get all their cats from the Humane Society. They're put down humanely, thus Humane Society, and they are then sent to biological company where they fix them up for us and ship them out.
Wow. So what part of the cat do you believe is the most interesting?
Definitely the heart and the lungs. The kids get to crack open the chest when we get to the circulatory system, and then they get to actually remove them and play with them a little.
All right. And were any of the cats pregnant?
Yes, every year I get one pregnant cat. This is not a pregnant cat.
So Cassie, what were your feelings when you first found out that you were going to dissect cats?
I was really shook up about it at first, and I wasn't very thrilled, but then I started to get used to it.
All right. And did it emotionally affect you?
Yeah, on the first day I kind of laughed and cried a little bit, but it was okay after that day.
All right. So what was it like when you had to fill and skin the cat?
It was really juicy, and it smelled really bad.
All right. I can see that. All right. So will you remember this experience for the rest of your life?
Yeah, I think it might have emotionally scarred me. Thanks, Miss Andrews.
I can see why. All right. This is Austin and Cassie. Back to you, Kendra.
Thanks, Austin.
The question, cats, are they pets or are they science?
I don't know. You be the judge. And you tune in next week for another riveting edition of GHS News.
Have a fantastic day.
And you tune in. And you tune. And you tune. And you tune. And you tune.